It's small silver-colored and so common that many of us overlook it. The Canadian quarter, worth just 25 cents in daily transactions, has been passed from hand to hand billions of times. But behind every coin lies a story of monarchs, national symbols, myths, and even fortunes found in forgotten pockets. Today we focus on the 2015 Canadian 25-cent coin marked with the inscription Elizabeth II D times G times Regina. To most it's just another coin, but to collectors and historians it carries a fascinating story of heritage, design and hidden value. Join us as we dive into the history of the Canadian quarter, unravel myths surrounding the 2015 issue and discover just how much these coins are really worth in auctions today. The Canadian 25-cent coin first appeared in 1870, during the reign of Queen Victoria. Back then, Canada was a young dominion, still defining its national identity. Coins became one of the first ways to visually unite the country under common symbols. The quarter's journey has reflected Canada's growth, from silver coins in the 19th century to nickel and later steel alloys. The materials shifted with economics, wars and technological advances. In its early days, the quarter was made of sterling silver, 92.5% silver and 7.5% copper. But by the late 1960s, silver became too valuable. By 1968, the Royal Canadian Mint transitioned the quarter to pure nickel and later to multiply plated steel, which is still used today. The designs changed too. While the obverse always displayed the reigning monarch, the reverse often carried symbols of Canada, the most iconic being the caribou, introduced in 1937 under King George VI. That caribou remains a defining feature today, including on the 2015 quarter. Since 1953, the Canadian quarter has carried the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Over her reign, 4 different effigies of her have appeared on Canadian coins, reflecting her changing age and style. The 2015 quarter shows the Susanna Blunt portrait, first introduced in 2003. Unlike earlier portraits where the Queen wore a crown, this version depicts her bare-headed, a more modern and human portrayal chosen deliberately to symbolize her long service. The inscription Elizabeth II D times G Regina has been there since her first coins in 1953. Its Latin meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God Queen. This phrase has stirred myths and misunderstandings. Some casual observers mistakenly think D times G Regina is a mint mark or even a secret code. In reality, it's a centuries-old tradition, carried over from European coinage, emphasizing the divine right of monarchs and their official titles. 2015 was not just any year for Canadian coinage. It was the final full year before Canada's 150th anniversary celebrations in 2017, when special commemorative coins flooded circulation. The 2015 quarter remained the standard caribou design, no special commemorative image, no flashy color, just the classic Canadian look. And that's exactly why collectors pay attention. In a sea of commemoratives, the 2015 standard quarter became an anchor of continuity, linking decades of tradition. The reverse of the 2015 quarter features the caribou designed by artist Emanuel Hahn back in 1937. Hahn, a German-born Canadian sculptor, wanted to showcase Canadian wildlife as a national emblem. The caribou represents wilderness, endurance, and the spirit of the North, while some suggested beavers or maple leaves. The caribou stood apart as distinctly Canadian, yet noble enough to represent the nation on coinage. Other details include denomination 25 cents inscribed at the bottom, mint mark the Royal Canadian Mint's small p or no mark depending on the variant, edge milled with serrated edges to prevent counterfeiting and shaving of metal. Though simple, the caribou design has endured for nearly a century, becoming one of Canada's most recognizable coin motifs. The Royal Canadian Mint, headquartered in Ottawa with a massive facility in Winnipeg, produces Canada's circulation coins. In 2015, millions of quarters were struck, both for circulation and in collector sets. Variants included Circulation strike the common steel core nickel-plated version most people use daily. Numismatic sets proof and specimen versions sold to collectors. These often have higher quality strikes mirror-like surfaces and sometimes packaging. Special mint errors while unintentional. Some 2015 quarters have off-center strikes, die cracks, or double strikes. These rare errors create much of the buzz in auction houses. Every coin develops myths, and the 2015 quarter is no exception. Some of the most common include: 1. The 2015 quarter is rare. In truth, millions were made. Only error coins or special proof versions carry rarity. 2. D times G times Regina is a secret code. As we mentioned earlier, it simply means by the grace of God Queen. It's not a mint mark or hidden symbol. 3. All 2015 quarters are worth more than face value. Not exactly. Circulating examples are worth 25 cents unless they are in pristine, uncirculated condition, part of a set, or have mint errors. 4. Some 2015 quarters contain silver. False. By 2015 no circulation quarters contain silver. Only special collector coins in silver sets would contain precious metal. Myths like these spread online and through word of mouth, but serious. Collectors rely on verified numismatic sources. So what makes a 2015 quarter collectible? Condition coins graded as MS65 or higher mint state can command a premium. These are flawless examples without scratches from circulation. Error coins. Double strikes, die clashes, and off center strikes can sell for tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on rarity. Proof and specimen sets. The 2015 proof quarter struck in sterling, silver, or with ultra-high detail is much rarer than circulation versions. Still, compared to centuries-old coins, the 2015 quarter is relatively modern. Its collectability comes more from condition and mint errors than age. How much is a 2015 Canadian quarter worth today? Circulating coins face value 25 cents. Uncirculated rolls around $12, 15 Canadian dollars for a roll of 40. Proof versions $10, 20 Canadian dollars depending on the set. Silver proof quarter from collector sets. $15, 30 Canadian dollars depending on silver prices. Error coins, these are the wild cards. Some 2015 quarters with striking errors have sold for $100, 200 Canadian dollars at Canadian auction houses. While the 2015 quarter won't make you rich, finding a rare error coin could be a small jackpot. The quarter has long played a role in Canadian daily life. From laundry machines to pay phones, the 25-cent piece was often the key to small conveniences. By 2015, electronic payments were rising and the quarter's role in daily commerce was fading. Yet it remains a symbol of small change still used in parking meters, vending machines, and coin tossers. The caribou design has also become a cultural icon, appearing on t-shirts, souvenirs, and even tattoos. It's more than money, it's Canadian identity in your pocket. The 2015 Canadian 25-cent coin bearing the image of Elizabeth. 2D times G times Regina may seem ordinary at first glance, but look closer and it tells a story of history, tradition, myth, and national pride. It connects Canadians to their monarchy, their wildlife, and their culture. It carries forward a design that has endured for nearly a century, and for collectors, it offers both challenges and rewards. From pristine, uncirculated examples to the thrill of discovering a rare mint error. So next time you find a 2015 quarter in your pocket, take a moment to appreciate its story, because even the smallest coin can hold the weight of history. The story continues with every coin in your hand. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. See you next time.